Why do you feel that exhibiting at Fit Show is important for Haffner?
Fit Show is obviously an important date in the calendar for us. We tend to release products in line with that. It's also a great place to see lots of customers that are otherwise busy or whatever, because most people tend to book at least a day. Some people obviously stay over. So yeah, it's a great place to meet people and do business.
And would you say that what's the ratio of existing customers to new prospects that you meet at the show?
If we do our job properly, then they should all be existing customers, but that's not the case. We tend to get quite a lot of new starts, people that are looking to come into the industry, start making windows, doors, aluminium, PVC, or other niche products from other industries. So yeah, I wouldn't know what the ratio is, but there's quite a diverse range.
And so you mentioned then about, I'm going off on a tangent here, but I just think it's an interesting point to make. So in terms of what your proposition is, in terms of what type of business should come and see you at the show, what size of business, what kind of brands can you cater for?
Everyone.
Yeah, so
Everyone. We have machines from um, basic copywriters up to automated lines where no one touches a bit of profile until it comes off and a window is made. So we can cater for everyone, and that's both aluminium and PVC.
And then in terms of your history with the show, so our campaign this year, Fit Show 23 was all about 10 years of Fit Show, so celebrating 10 years of innovation and bringing the sector together. And the campaign for 25 is very much about how we fit together, so how we fit products and people, innovation, technology. Are there any kind of real case studies from Fit Shows in years gone by where you've kind of made a long-lasting connection at the event?
There's been a lot. We've set a lot of people up. I mean, not last Fit Show, the Fit Show before, we set a business up in Scotland called EcoSave, who came to the show, who are now thriving. They took a full package of machinery, including machining centre. They came and saw us at the show, and then the deal was done pretty soon after. A couple of years ago, we had a world first with Deco and the seamless window with our partners Graph. But yeah, there's been a lot, and the show's evolved, and we've evolved from relatively small stand to obviously now the biggest stand.
So you are taking the biggest space in the history of the show in 2025 with the Haffner Village. So what does that entail? What can people expect from the Haffner Village?
Obviously, everything's on show. So the way we like to do it is we like to have our three brands and three factories set up. So what that'll entail this time is they've actually got their own separate stand rather than one massive one. So we'll have Haffner, which is PVC and aluminium. So we'll have a Haffner factory set up, probably with a machining centre onto welding, so you can see the whole process. Then we'll also have our Graph Synergy stand, which is the best window in the world by a mile. The seamless window is really taking off. We've got a lot of projects on the go with that. So they'll have its own stand so that you can differentiate and get a good look round. And then we have our aluminium partners in FOM who are excellent machines as well. Lots of customers have them. Lots of customers coming from our background in PVC like we do, going into aluminium, have purchased a FOM and continue to do so. So they can see how easy it is to go from PVC to aluminium and run them side by side.
So you're going to have running machinery as part of the Haffner Village. And how do you think having running machinery impacts the buying decision-making process?
People obviously like to see what they're buying, some more than others, but it allows people to get a real intimate look at the machines, see exactly the process, and ask questions. It's a lot easier to ask questions rather than looking at a brochure, watching a video, and they can ask the questions there and then, and hopefully we've got all the answers, but we should have most of the time. But most people anyway, when they're buying a machine, they tend to want to go and see the machine in action. So it gives them that opportunity with a lot of machines in one place.
And do you find that people that come and see you at the show that maybe you close the deal with, are they at a further stage in, I don't know, is Fit Show a touch point in that buying journey, or is it maybe the first interaction that you've had with them? How likely would that be?
A bit of both. Some people hold off on their decision until they get to the Fit Show. Some people come specifically to buy. But the Fit Show definitely piques people's interest, and some that maybe weren't thinking of certain products or that they were looking at, it sort of sets something off in their mind, and then that gives us an opportunity to follow up and hopefully get some orders out of it.
Okay, so if we're talking about Fit Show in general, what role do you think it plays in the wider kind of window and door industry? What's its importance to the sector?
It's important for the sector to have a base where everyone gets together. I do believe in that. I know people have different views on exhibitions and whatnot, but you can see from our commitment that we are big fans of it. I think it's important for people to see the innovation that's in the industry and not get left behind. If you're standing still, I know it's cliche, but you are getting left behind. And the way things are coming out at rapid speed, like the Graph seamless windows, Farm have got some lovely new machines coming in, and Haffner. But away from that, away from us, you've got people like our good friends at Kubu who are always innovating, and you have to come and have to see, otherwise you will get left behind.
And anybody that's considering coming seeing you at the show, what would be your one message then? Why should they come and make a visit to the Haffner Village?
People should come and see us at the show because we've got the widest range of fabrication products in the industry. We offer 3 top brands. We also do specials, so come and speak to us and see how we can help you.
So you've been a long-standing supporter of Fit Show, and again reinforcing that by taking the larger space next year with the Haffner Village. What do you envisage your future alignment might be with the show? Have you got any innovations that you're already planning ahead on now that will be there for Fit Show 27?
Yeah, there is, but I'm loath to say them at the moment. There is quite a lot going on in the background with people. We're looking at new products, new innovations, things that do take a long time, and they'll come when they're ready, because we're not quite in a position and we don't want to give it all away.
Perfect.
But there's a lot coming.